Hey, everybody, welcome to another great episode of Lara Trump, Wanted for Questioning. I hear we got more questions, so we're going to give you some more answers. Here we go. Question number 1. Are we under attack by China? Did you just figure it out? Obviously, we got balloons flying across the United States. We have China releasing a virus on the entire world that killed how many millions of people? Obviously, China is doing any and everything they possibly can to usurp the United States of America as the global superpower. And they're doing it on every front possible. While we're worried about pronouns in our military and all kinds of nonsense, China is building up their military. While our kids are twerking on TikTok, guess what? Their kids are actually being advanced in their education over in China. Yes, we are under attack from China in so many different ways. I guess the only shoe left to drop at this point is for them to actually physically invade America, but under Joe Biden's watch, would he even notice? Okay, next question. Sure would like to see an interview with you and Dan Bongino. You are great patriots. Thank you so much. I consider Dan Bongino to be one of the greats of all time, and I also consider him a friend. So I'm going to put it out there. Dan Bongino, we need to get you on The Right View. I also maybe should shoot him a text and ask him if he'll join us here. And I will do that after this show. So thank you very much. I also think very highly of Dan Bongino. So more to come on that front. Okay, next question. Mrs. Trump, well, thank you. Very, very official. When will President Trump start having campaign rallies? God bless President Trump and all of your family. Thank you so much. Can I just say that whenever people come up to us, wherever I could be in like the grocery store, I could be at a soccer game with my kids, in a restaurant with my husband, in an airport, when people come up and say that they pray for us and our family, I just have to tell you, thank you. We feel it. It means the world to us. And God bless you right back. You know what? I don't know if he I think he's been kind of having campaign rallies at this point, my father-in-law, not to the extent that we recall from previous elections. Now, those I think you're probably going to have to wait about a year for like the big plethora of them. But he does a big event, I think, once a month at this point. He's coming to a state near you, a town near you, I assume, sometime in the next year. So get ready for more Trump rallies because nothing beats them. I think they're the best. Okay, next question. What is your favorite type of horse? I have Tennessee Walkers. Oh, those are beautiful horses. Okay, my favorite type of horse to ride is a warm blood, and anybody who rides knows those are like your hunter jumper horses. But the most beautiful horse and like my dream horse to just kind of, I don't know, in my mind, I'm gonna gallop around on this horse with no saddle in a field of like, you know, wildflowers is a Frisian. These horses are so beautiful. They're all black. They have this long, beautiful, looks like almost permed mane and tail. And they have kind of like little furry feet. They're so gorgeous. And I don't know if anybody's like trying to get rid of one and wants to just send one my way. We have plenty of room in our backyard, so I'm sure Eric wouldn't mind. We have 3 dogs, quite frankly, in the bed at this point. Let's get a Frisian involved as well. So those are my favorite type of horses. Okay, next question. How do you feel about the Democrats indicting Trump? Well, you know, this is nothing new. This is what these people have been doing from the very beginning with Donald Trump. The truth is, they never expected him to win in the way he did in 2016. And once he became president, he really pulled back the curtain on a lot of what was going on in Washington, D.C., and man, was it absolutely disgusting. I don't think even, you know, those of us who had some knowledge of it knew that it was as bad as it was. And a lot of these people got exposed for the slimy swamp rats that they are. And so the truth is, they wanted to get rid of him from the day he came down the golden escalator in Trump Tower. He presented a threat to them because he didn't need them. He didn't want to be part of their agenda, part of their club, part of their globalist vision for the future of America and the world. And this is nothing new. This is the same old. Their goal was never to, actually bring charges against Donald Trump that they thought would stand in court. They don't care about that. It is about trying to sling a little more mud at him and do anything they possibly can to keep him out of the White House for a second time. Because if you thought he was great the first time around, wait until the second time around, because he's really bringing the heat and they know it. And of course, they're disgusting. All right, next question. Lara Trump, what do you do on your downtime when no media, recording, or social media, and how much of it do you get? I do not get a whole lot of downtime. I think for moms out there, you can appreciate this. We got to take care of everybody in the house. I got dogs, I got kids, I got a husband. After everyone is taken care of and quite frankly asleep at the end of the day, and everything is done, lunches are packed, whatever, everything is ready to go for the next morning, and I get a little bit of downtime. Honestly, I've been really going into some series on serial killers. I know, and I don't know what that says about me, but I need something to get away from politics, from the news, from all of it out there. So even if I get 20 minutes at the end of the day, I need to zone out a little bit. And sometimes I like to have a dog on my lap while I do it. So I don't get a whole lot of downtime. Other than that, during the day, I try to get a workout in. That's my time where, I do a lot of thinking, but I also kind of get it all out. So try to sweat once a day. Try to watch, apparently lately, something on serial killers, as it turns out lately, once a day. It's not always serial killers, something mindless. Was really into White Lotus. You guys know. It's all the stuff out there. All right, next question. Would you consider playing the piano at one of Trump's rallies? Obviously, I've been waiting for this invitation my entire life. So yes, here's the thing. If you've been to a Trump rally, there's a lot of energy, from the music when people are coming in. And by the way, the playlist, my father-in-law picks out himself every single song. Those are all picked out directly by Donald Trump. Don't kid yourself on that. And they really are upbeat and they get the crowd going and everybody's ready for when he comes out. My only problem is I play classical music usually on the piano. So I really don't want to bring the vibe down at a Trump rally. But let me tell you something. If they bring a piano on stage and they call me up, yes, I am ready to go. Maybe I'll send this to my father-in-law. So stay tuned for that one as well. We'll see. Okay, next question. Character trait you admire the most in POTUS 45. And by that, we are talking, of course, about Donald Trump. Oh my gosh, he is such a unique person, and I think it takes a unique person to put up with the nonsense that he's had to endure. Look, I think his stamina, his tenacity, and his ability, honestly, to tune out what almost everyone else is trying to tell him and be able to look inside himself and really go with his gut and his heart on things. It's almost unbelievable that he's able to do that, because the noise is so great around him all the time, coming at him from all angles. And yet he knows deep down what the best thing is for him to do, whether it was while he was president of the United States for the people of this country, or in a time like right now where, they're obviously doing everything they can to prevent him from even running and becoming the Republican nominee. He has this amazing ability to just kind of drown out all the noise and stay focused on the goal and look inside himself and know what the right thing is to do. And obviously it's admirable, and man, are we lucky that we have him and somebody like him to do this for us, because no one has given up more than Donald Trump to save America, and we need him back. All right, let's see. Next question. Parenting concept you learned the hard way. Oh my gosh. Having two kids, for me, I think it was that if you are going to buy two of something, they need to be the exact same. Because if there is even a shade of color different, let's say I went out and bought two candy bars for my kids, and I brought them home, and one was a lighter shade of blue than the other. Forget it. Somebody needs to have the one that the other one has, but they've already opened it. It's a disaster. So I have learned that if I'm going to get anything, or I'm just going to send it out. If anybody's going to, sometimes our friends come over and they stay at our house and they're like, oh, I got something for the kids. Please bring me 2 of the same thing. I can't handle it. It's crazy time. If you try to get 2 different things, then everybody is in shambles. And if it's balloons and one of them pops too, disaster. Every parent knows this. Okay. Final question. What would you say is the best combination of things in a day or maybe a week to get to where you are with health and fitness? Oh, well, thank you for noticing. I believe in everything in moderation, but I think in order to see your body change, you have to challenge your body. You can't do the same thing over and over again. You can't go for a run 6 or 7 days a week and think you're going to see that much difference. At first, if you first start doing it, yes. But it's why I try to challenge myself. I sign myself up for races to make sure that I hold myself accountable and that I'm, really focused on getting ready for that. I'm doing a Spartan race coming up next month. I think those sort of things I try to focus on and make sure that I'm always challenging myself. If you're not getting sore from what you're doing, maybe it isn't working so well. And you know what? If you just slowly start to incorporate, you don't have to cut things out. What I would say is for your diet, try to incorporate in more healthy things, and you kind of get to a point where you just really like those healthy things, fruit, vegetables, lean meats, whatever it is, just incorporate them a little more. And then, you won't have time for all the junk. But I mean, we all like junk once in a while. And you can't deprive yourself too. Because my husband likes to tease me. He thinks that I have this cabinet in our house that is for me of like junk food. The truth is it's up high because it's all of my kids' stuff. And I don't want them to be able to reach it all the time. An adult needs to be able to get it down for them in moderation. Now, once in a while, yes, my husband will walk in the kitchen and perhaps I am pulling some Oreos out, but it's not for me. I say it all to tell you every now and again, please treat yourself to whatever you want. Otherwise, you will go crazy. And is life even worth living at this point if we can't have some Oreos every now and again? So challenge yourself, but everything in moderation. All right, that does it for this episode of Lara Trump, Wanted for Questioning. Send us your questions. Go to the website, therightView.com, and you can enter your questions there. You can put them underneath this video. You can send us a direct message on Instagram. Like, subscribe, follow, do all the things. Share this so other people see it. And maybe we'll get some even crazier questions. Send them all our way because we want them all. Until next time, thank you so much for joining us right here on Lara Trump, Wanted for Questioning. At The Right View, we're very proud of the fact that we are independent. We get to say everything that we think and everything that we feel. We have no woke companies guiding us or telling us what we can and cannot say. We are always going to shoot you straight and give you the facts as we know them. And that's why it's important to support independent outlets like The Right View. My name is Lara Trump, and I think Mike Lindell is a patriot. He is someone who loves this country, is willing to fight for this country. I love MyPillow because not only are MyPillows made in the USA by American workers, but they're great products, and they're so great that not only do I use them in my own bed at night, my children actually requested. My daughter the other day went to the closet and pulled out a MyPillow and said, this is the pillow that I want to sleep with. And I gotta tell you, she loves it and will have nothing to do with any other pillow. So it's a big hit around our house. My dogs also happen to sleep on MyPillow dog beds. So all around the Trump household, we're big fans. If you go to mypillow.com today and use promo code Trump, again, promo code Trump, you will not only save money, but you will help us continue this show and other shows like it and help us continue the fight for the future of America. Inflation has impacted all of our lives. I don't think anyone can go to the gas pump or the grocery store without noticing that it is a major factor. And unfortunately, it's not going anywhere. It doesn't seem like it's going down in the way that we would like it to. And one way to protect your money is by investing in precious metals, gold and silver. That's always been a great way to make sure that you keep your money and you keep it safe. When you go to bh-pm.com, use promo code TRUMP. That way, if you decide you want to invest in gold and silver, you'll save yourself a little bit of money. We live in a time that's very interesting. A lot of us out there feel like a lot of our rights are slipping away. And if you're like I am and you want to have the right to choose whether or not to have a vaccine, how to live your life freely, and you're looking for a great doctor, I've heard amazing things about Dr. Sherwood. He's somebody who you should really check out and check into, and it'll help support this program and keep us going. So go to Sherwood.tv and use promo code TRUMP. Again, Sherwood.tv and use promo code TRUMP. You can save yourself some money and help us keep our program going.
Ladies and gentlemen, this just in. We'll keep this a little secret between you and me and them and everybody. Whoa. The people that are actually at the tip of the spear, working directly with President Trump on a day-to-day basis to save this nation, they're all joining us on the Reawaken America tour. We have President Donald J. Trump's Chief of Staff, Kash Patel. We've got Peter Navarro's joined us on the tour. We have General Michael Flynn. We have Eric Trump. The people actually working at the tip of the spear with President Donald J. Trump to save America are joining us on the Reawaken America tour. Whoa. If word of this gets out, if the truth about election fraud, medical fraud, religious fraud, monetary fraud, and mainstream media gets out, it may just save the nation.
The Reawaken tour is coming to our place, hallelujah. It's gonna be lit. It's gonna be lit. Yeah, it's gonna be lit. Wide slam open.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, on May 12th and 13th, the Reawaken America Tour is coming to Miami, Florida, and to the beautiful Trump Doral Resort and Golf Course. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, the Reawaken America Tour is coming to Miami, Florida on May 12th and 13th. Get your sunscreen ready because General Flynn, Mike Lindell, Amanda Grace, Julie Green, Pastor Dave Scarlett, Dr. Judy Mikovits, Kash Patel, and Team America are taking the Reawaken America Tour to Trump Doral on May 12th and 13th. And then we're taking the God-fearing, revival-starting Reawaken America Tour into Sin City. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we are taking the God-fearing Reawaken America Tour to Las Vegas, Nevada on August 25th and 26th. General Flynn and Team America will be taking the Reawaken America Tour to Las Vegas, Nevada. And the Patriots will be staying together at Trump International Hotel, Las Vegas, located at 2000 Fashion Show Drive, Las Vegas, Nevada, with zip code 89109 if you want to send them a letter. And yes, Alex Jones will be live and in person at the Reawaken America Tour, Las Vegas, Nevada. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, put it on your calendar. Get those tickets right now. August 25th and 26th. Eric Trump, Dr. Peter McCullough, Mel K, Dr. Stella Emanuel, Owen Schroyer, Alex Jones, Seth Holhouse, Pastor Mark Burns, Pastor Leon Benjamin. We're all taking the Reawaken America Tour to Las Vegas, Nevada, ladies and gentlemen. Las Vegas, Nevada. And that's going to be August 25th and 26th. Thus far on the Reawaken America Tour, we've featured Dr. Dave Martin, the late great Dr. Vladimir Zelenko, Charlie Kirk, Donna Clement Petruska, Sean Foyt, Karen Kingston, Chad Prather, Robert F. Kennedy Jr., Dr. Alan Keyes, Mickey Willis, Roger Stone, Dr. Richard Bartlett, and hundreds of patriotic speakers that you know, including Del Bigtree, Thomas Renz, Sidney Powell, Jim Caviezel, Donald J. Trump Jr., Peter Navarro, Klaus Schwab, Yuval Noah Harari, Bill Gates, and the godless globalists have their annual meeting called the World Economic Forum at Davos. But we that reject the Great Reset have the Reawaken America Tour coming to Miami, Florida, and coming to Las Vegas, Nevada. Get those tickets at time2freeamerica.com. That's time2freeamerica.com. We have scholarship pricing to make these events affordable for everybody. Every Reawaken America Tour event has sold out, so request those tickets today at time2freeamerica.com. That's time2freeamerica.com. Or for faster service, you can send me a personal text to 918-851-0102. That's 918-851-0102. And to be bilingually sensitive, that's 918-851-0102.
We hold these truths to be self-evident. All men and women created by the you know the thing.
We will shut you down. We will cite you, and if we need to, we will arrest you and we will take you to jail. Period.
I wasn't thinking of the Bill of Rights when we did this.
But no amendment No amendment to the Constitution is absolute.
God actually spoke to me. He spoke about sacredness. He said to me, Kim, what I place in many, many people is sacred. And if anybody touches what is sacred to me, then it is the end for them. So what I've done in the United States of America is sacred. And there are people on every side that are trying to destroy what I deem sacred. And it's not going to happen.
This is the definition of criminal conspiracy, racketeering, and collusion. This is not a theory. This is evidence.
Because I have upheld this country to spread the light to the rest of the world. When you choose to go against the sacred thing that God puts into the very heart and the soil of this nation, this was sacred to God.
Now is the time to act.
This is exactly why I need some action from my people. Hello, everybody. It's an honor to be with you.